3 years ago, if you would have asked me what my religion was, I would have said I'm a Christian. I was a cultural Christian. I grew up in a place that labeled me a Christian. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't really care. What did I need religion for, right? I had everything I needed: drugs, alcohol, parties, friends. It was the good life, right? Who needs God? That all changed in 2010 when my mom passed away in October. That hit me like a brick. I don't think I ever asked what the purpose was of life until my mom passed away. I was never sober enough to even have considered what that meant, what the purpose of life was, or even if there was a purpose. I didn't even know if there was a God or anything. Luckily, some people, they had led my mom to Christ, and later they had led me in a different way. They led me to Christ because they gave me a book by Rick Warren. It was called The Purpose-Driven Life. I had never read a book in my life. I didn't even know, I don't think I've ever finished a book before that. And one day I decided I was going to see it. Maybe there is a purpose. Maybe there is a purpose to me getting up every morning and doing what I do. I knew I wasn't doing anything right. I started asking, maybe there is a purpose. And surprisingly, in this book, I did not find religion. I didn't find any religion whatsoever. It shocked me because this book was about Jesus, and I knew that. This led me to my Bible, which surprisingly also did not lead me to religion. It led me to Jesus. As I came to know the incarnate Son of God, Jesus Christ, and how he died for me to save me from this world, from myself, it was amazing. I don't even know how to explain what happened to me. My life changed and things just got real. There was a purpose, there was a reason I was getting out of bed in the morning. Right away, that it kind of seemed absurd to me. Romans 10:9 says, as I have in my Bible here, if you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Sounds way too simple, doesn't it? Especially the culture that I came from. I grew up with so much religion. I thought we had to do so much. I didn't even know what, but I thought we had to do so much in order to ever to get to heaven. And it says so simply, if you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. I thought that was amazing, except I've always been kind of a rational person, and this seemed absurd to me. How can I believe something that happened over 2,000 years ago, especially something like rising from the dead? And that led me to some research. I really started looking into the resurrection of Jesus Christ. I started looking into the authenticity of the Bible, all these things, and I was amazed. I'm still to this day learning, and I am more and more convinced that Jesus Christ rose from the dead. And if Jesus Christ rose from the dead, that answers everything. The answers to everything are in the Bible. Jesus Christ rising from the dead gives truth to the Bible and shows its authenticity. Life has been amazing since then. I have a purpose. You have a purpose. We all have a purpose. That purpose is to know, to love, to learn about, to trust, obey, and to glorify God. With man, these things are impossible, but with Jesus Christ, all things are possible. Thank you guys for listening to my story, and I hope you'll give Jesus a chance.